going nation? It's Kyle and I'm back here with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all and explaining to y'all why form is important. Alright, so the reason why I say form is important and you should really focus on it is because 1, it avoids injury, 2, it gets you better doing the exercise, and 3, it makes you look better whenever you're doing the exercise. So the reason why I say it avoids injury is because if you have bad form whenever you're doing an exercise, for example, like if you're doing squats on a barbell and you have really bad form, if you're squatting and you go down like this, your back is bent your body's bent when you go down. You could really injure your back because you're using a lot of your lower back whenever you're going down. If you're squatting like that. So how you really want to be squatting if you're doing squats with the barbell? Keep your back straight. That all the way through. For example, and also pull-ups too. I'll be showing y'all that later on in the video why you should have really good form when you're doing pull-ups. And 2, it gets you better at doing the exercise. The reason why I say that is because if you're doing an exercise with really bad form, you're not going to get better doing the exercise. You're going to develop a cheating habit for yourself if you're not using correct form whenever you're doing exercise. And 3, it makes you look better doing the exercise. You don't want to look dumb whenever you're doing an exercise. Because if you're doing like muscle-ups with really bad form, people are going to look at you and they might start laughing. So that's why you should have really good form. So in today's video, I chose a series of exercises that I see a lot of people doing with bad form, and I'm going to be showing y'all how to do it with good form, and also I'm going to be showing y'all the correct way to do it. Alright, the first exercise that I'm going to show y'all that people do with really bad form is just regular push-ups. I know push-ups is an easy exercise and a really common exercise, but trust me, there's a lot of people out there that are doing push-ups really wrong. So I'm going to show you the bad form first, and then I'm going to show you how to do it with good form. So this is what it looks like whenever you're doing a really bad form. There's a lot of types of push-ups that people do to do with bad form. So I'm going to show you like a couple. This one. Alright, so the first one, which was this one, your butt is way too high. And this means that you're just not strong enough whenever you're doing that exercise. When you go down, you're not even doing a full rep. It doesn't matter how far your head is away from the ground. It matters about the form whenever you're pushing. The second one is this one. This is what I call the sloppy push-up. This one indicates that you're just not strong enough also, because when you go down and your body droops, that means your arms and your chest are strong enough to push back up. And then you do that little worm thing. This is not the correct way. And this one, this is just really bad form, because if you're doing this, if your elbows are flaring out too much, you could really ruin something in your shoulders, because you're hyperextending your shoulders when you go out like this. Going out like this, your elbows are flaring out. You're going too much out, your shoulder is going to mess up your shoulder cup. And then now let me show you what a good form push-up looks like. As you guys can see there, my whole body is straight from my head to my heels. When I go down, nothing's touching the ground except my chest. Going down, my chest is touching the ground, push back up. When you go down during a push-up, your elbows, your arms should be going in, your arms should be at a 90-degree angle like this. Also, when you go down, make sure everything is straight still, and you're leaning a little bit forward, so your chest touches the ground, push back up. So a previous progression to be able to do regular push-ups is just start doing knee push-ups, guys. If you can't do regular push-ups, start doing knee push-ups. It's better to start doing 5 good knee push-ups instead of doing 20 crappy push-ups. So if you guys really want to be able to do push-ups, just start doing knee push-ups and then you'll get there, I promise. Alright, the second exercise that's commonly mistaken and people don't use correct form is diamond push-ups. So there's 2 types of push-ups, diamond push-ups that people tend to do whenever they're doing this. So I'm going to show you how two of them. The first one is leg spread apart. And then the second one is the same one as regular push-ups, your elbows are going too far out. This. So the reason why the legs spread apart is bad form, because that just means that your triceps aren't strong enough to be able to do that pushing motion. The closer your hands go, the more narrow they are, the harder it's going to be to push from that angle. So that's why people tend to put their legs out farther, so it helps them. So if you can't do diamond push-ups, just do regular knee diamond push-ups. Like I said before, it's better to do 5 good diamond knee push-ups instead of doing 20 crappy bad form diamond push-ups. And then the second one, when your elbows go out, you could really injure your shoulder, because the more narrow your hands are, and the farther, whenever your elbows flare out, you could really injure something even more by your hands being farther out. So now let me show y'all what good form diamond push-ups look like. So same concept as the regular push-ups. My body is straight from my head to my heels. And also when I go down, my chest is touching my fingers. And also my elbows are going in. When I go back up, I'm twisting my elbow so it really engages my tricep. Normally whenever people do diamond push-ups, they don't twist their arms out. They just rep like that. You're not gonna work out your triceps like that. That's just that form. So make sure whenever you do diamond push-ups, you go down, you go up, twist out, so it engages your tricep. Alright, now let's move on to the next exercise that people do bad form with. Alright, so the next exercise that people tend to have bad form on is pull-ups. I know also pull-ups is a common exercise and it's really easy for some people, but trust me, there's a lot of people that do pull-ups with really bad form. So I want to show y'all 2 different types of pull-ups that people do with bad form. So this is the first one. This one. So the first one is bad because your legs are crossed. This means that your core isn't strong enough for your body to stay still, and also you're just not strong enough because whenever you cross your legs, you're letting go, your weight is canceling out, so it's gonna be easier to pull. And also this is just horrible form. I call this the butterfly pull-up because when you're using momentum and you're just trying to pull up to get your chin over the bar. If you swing too much, you can really injure yourself whenever you're pulling too much. So this one, the butterfly one, this is the one that I see the most because they're using their momentum and not their actual strength. That means that you just don't train for it. To do pull-ups, you're just developing a cheating habit when you're doing kipping pull-ups like that. Those are actually called kipping pull-ups, but I just call it butterfly pull-ups. So if you're just not strong enough and you're doing pull-ups like that, the good thing is just to step back a little bit and do a previous progression like jumping pull-ups. Doing a bunch of negatives will eventually get you stronger, and then you can start doing regular pull-ups. So also you can use the resistance band also if you're just not strong enough to do pull-ups. Like I said before, I keep on saying this over and over, guys. It's better to do 5 jumping pull-ups than 10 of these. I don't know how many guys I see on Instagram or anywhere in public doing pull-ups like that. It's just really bad form, guys. I don't want y'all to be able to do that. I want y'all to do regular pull-ups like this, and then eventually you'll be able to do muscle-ups. So moving on to the next exercise is actually muscle-ups. So let me show you what bad muscle-ups look like. So if you saw there, same concept as pull-ups. I swung, I was using my momentum to try to get myself in the bar. Also, whenever I was trying to get to the top of the bar, I kicked up. That's just gonna make it harder for yourself, guys. And also, when I went up, my elbows were flaring out. Just like the push-ups, if your elbows are flaring out, you can really mess something up in your shoulder. I see a lot of people do muscle-ups like that. It's just not the right way, guys. Just take a step back and do muscle-ups with the resistance band if you can, or also you can just start from a previous progression, jumping muscle-ups. So this bar is too high for me to do jumping muscle-ups, but if there's a bar like about to your head, or to my head at least, people at different heights, if it's to my head, I can jump over the bar and do it, and then go down to a negative. So let me show you a negative muscle-up. You can do pullover, get on top of the bar if you want. And then the negative at the top, go down slow, and then go down. Like I said, I keep on repeating this, but trust me, drill it into your head and you'll realize it's better to do 5 good muscle-up negatives than doing 10 crappy negative muscle-ups. Because I don't want you to be doing these for the rest of your life. That's just horrible form, guys. I don't want you to be doing that, so please, just take a step back, watch other tutorials on how to do muscle-up, or let me know down in the comments if you want to learn how to do muscle-up correctly. Alright guys, that was the last exercise for the entire video, and I hope y'all enjoyed today's video of me showing y'all the exercise that people do with bad form, and also me showing y'all how you can do it with good form, and the previous progressions that you can do to achieve the exercise you want. So with that being said, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and definitely share this video with a friend who wants to know the exercise that I've chosen and that I believe that people do with bad form. Also, if you want to check out more of my content, follow me on IG at Calisthenics. I upload every Wednesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Central Time. Peace out.